Thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Coach decided to join us, agreed to join us after what a year it was for Lady Blazer basketball, an appearance in the Sweet 16, the South Region Championship game. And Coach, you guys were oh so close from tripping to San Antonio.
Very, very close. 2 points shy, and we actually had a shot right there at the end to be able to tie it into overtime. It was a little bit of a heartbreaker, but again, a great ride, great run, great journey. And I'm fortunate to have a chance to talk to you about it today.
It was a great run. The last, I guess, month of the regular season, the team kind of was down a little bit, and then the conference tournament, losing to North Alabama. Your team got hotter than hot in the region tournament. I mean, you beat the 3 seed, the 2 seed, and came 2 points away from being the 1 seed.
Exactly. And from our standpoint, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the piece of the puzzle for us that we consistently try to do, we were a good basketball team. We just had a few bounces go the wrong way. We weren't making a couple of shots here and there, and then finally everything just completely clicked the second half of the Fort Valley game, our first round game in the NCAA tournament, and all the warts, all the little issues that happened prior just kind of disappeared, just kind of dissipated away, and our opportunity to make a big run versus, again, the number 3 seed, 2 seed, and taking the number 1 seed to the brink was good.
What will you remember from this year, a Sweet 16 run and an appearance in the championship game? What do you take away from this year?
Well, the biggest thing is the relationships we built with these kids. I mean, it's these young women are like my daughters, and I've seen them grow in a year's time. Other ones I've had, two of these kids have been with us for 4 years. Brittany Ferguson's been with us for 2. So the biggest thing for me is just to see them grow as women, see them grow beyond basketball, and just to be able to have that fun and joke around with them and know that they're going to be very, very productive individuals well beyond Lady Blazer basketball.
You talked about your seniors. You had 3 on the team this year. Everybody knows about Brittany Ferguson, Cessny Hart, your first team all-region, first team all-conference. I want to talk about Courtney Mitchell, a person who's been with you for 4 years from Worth County. Her last 2 years, she came on and was a big role player, but in a starting role for the Lady Blazers.
One of the biggest things at the end of her sophomore year, we sat down, and like we do every one of our kids doing our program, at the end of the season we come down and say, okay, what are their goals? What do we want to move toward? And Courtney was one of those kids that just simply said, she said, Coach, I want to play. Okay, if you want to play, you have to do X, Y, and Z. And without question, she did X, Y, and Z to the hilt. And she had the opportunity her junior year to start some games for us. And she, in the latter half of the year, started everything for us. Then built into a standpoint of her senior year, she just carried it over. Her work ethic was tremendous, and she brought every day. You knew what you were going to get out of Courtney Mitchell. A blue collar worker, off the floor. I mean, she's a 4.0 in the physical education major, student teaching during the spring, so she was up and down. That was another piece, Ed, was why we were kind of a roller coaster, because when we have 2 kids at education majors who make some observation hour, and Courtney Mitchell, who's student teaching, who's on her feet all day long, and when we traveled, we were actually better because we got rest. But for Courtney Mitchell as a whole, was just an exhilarating opportunity for her to excel, and all the hard work that she put in after her sophomore year into her junior year, she reaped the rewards into her senior year.
We always talk about Blazer Nation and how great the support for Lady Blazer basketball is. That championship game, they had a bus. You could hear them on the radio talk about the support that you guys give to the community. It's so big each and every year.
It is fabulous. I mean, one of the things that we have done since my 12 years here, every game, win, lose, or draw, is that we go in the stands and we thank people for being here.
And you did it after the loss in the championship game as well. Mike Chasen recognized that on the radio.
Yeah, and for us, we would not have the opportunities that we have if it was not for the people who come and fill this arena every time we play. We'll average between 700 to 1,000 people to watch our games, watch our kids play. And we know we're entertainment. There's many other avenues to get that entertainment, but I think we give that personal connection back, and I think that was really displayed with all the people who came to support our program, but support Valdosta State as a whole. And that's what I talked to our kids about. I said, you are bigger. This is bigger than basketball. You have made connections with people's lives, and they will remember you forever. And that was on display Monday night down at Lawrence College.
Final thing for you, Coach. If I said the season starts in 3 weeks, the first thing you probably tell me is I need a nap first. The second thing, though, I want to know is season starts in 3 weeks from now, which, of course, it starts in 8 months.
Correct.
Where's the biggest hole for the Lady Blazers going forward?
The biggest hole for right now is our power forward position. Of course, we lose 2 of those kids. You lose Brittany Ferguson, who's probably going to have a chance to be an All-America, or a chance to be an All-America. One of the 2, she's going to be in that mix. And then we lose Courtney Mitchell, who is, again, a blue-collar worker who did all the little things, didn't show up on a stat sheet. Those 2 kids, with experience-wise, is going to be where our immediate hole's got to fill. We signed 2 young ladies early. One is a local product, Brooks County.
Jasmine Mapp from Brooks County. Very excited about joining the Lady Blazers.
She's going to be immediately back to our program, possibly a 3 or 2 guard spot. But she's a very versatile player. But again, to answer your question, it's our immediate impact has got to happen in the power forward position, and we've got to find some kids who can overcome me coaching and move forward to balance with the chemistry that we have coming back and the kids we have coming back for another chance to move forward to get back to that dance.
Talked about the kids coming back. Melissa Johnson, Benet Hanyard, who's excited. We're hoping that she could stay healthy the whole year.
Correct.
Brittany Ferguson, who played great. So many great players coming back for the team. Courtney Williams, a freshman point guard who played a lot. Very exciting for the Lady Blazers.
We have a good mixture. Again, Courtney Williams, who started the majority of our games the latter half of the year, first part of the year, and then latter half, also through all of our NCAA tournament run. Then, of course, again, Benet Hanyard was our starting point guard until she had some injuries. Melissa Johnson, who was a big dynamic for this year's group. And I can go on and on. You have Kiley Higginbotham, who was a redshirt freshman for this year, 6'3", mobile kid who was about a year away. And so we're looking for promising things out of her. We've got some other kids in the mix. Brooke Satterfield, who's going to be another freshman, who is a bright future as a Lady Blazer. So things look good. We've got to concentrate now on the academics. We've got to concentrate now on getting ourselves just rested and move forward, because in the blink of an eye, we'll be back here talking again.
Yes, sir, absolutely. 2000 to 2010, Gulf South Conference East Division Coach of the Decade, Kiley Hill. Thanks for joining us.
It's all about players, Ed. All about players.
Hey, it's also about coaching. Congratulations on a Sweet 16 run and a South Region Championship. We'll be bringing you more interviews with local area coaches all the time right here on ValdostadailyTimes.com.